Soul Reaper Kana, the Princess Kana, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. She helped usher in wrestling's fascination with Josies and will go down as one of the greatest female performers of all time. Let's look back at this Kabuki Warrior's wild ride. This is the history of Asuka. It's crazy, man. I did the research and found so much history on Asuka beforehand. You know, like we get to watch a lot of independent wrestling in America, but it's hard to find some of the stuff overseas. And she had a great Japanese career before she even came and introduced herself as Asuka to us.
Yeah,
you know, so it's crazy to see the career she even had. But I'm assuming you're like me and only know the WWE Asuka.
Totally, yeah. That's all I really know.
Still a legend.
Oh,
you
totally.
know, like
Hall of Fame career.
Right. Has
Absolutely.
won all the championships, all the different matches you can have, has put on the banger of matches with Charlotte and Becky. And just any memories or moments come to mind when you think of Asuka?
I do like that. Oh, man. We were just on the previous episode talking about bad Manias, and was it 34? It was the one in New Orleans. Was that 34?
Was it 32?
32, I thought that was the one in Dallas. So,
So 34. Yeah.
That one in New Orleans. It wasn't Asuka. Didn't she have that match with? Was it Charlotte? Because that is a one. I guess a bright spot you would call it.
Right.
We talk about bright spots and bad manias, and that one definitely comes to mind. I mean, she's just such a workhorse. I mean, definitely like so unique.
I think the big letdown from that was she had been built up so high.
Yeah.
We just assumed
that was with Charlotte,
she was going to beat Charlotte.
Yeah.
And then
good match.
Great match.
Yeah.
And then we all kind of were shocked when Charlotte won.
Yeah, well, you know. But still, like, as far as matches go on that, kind of a lackluster. I don't know if say it was all bad. There was some, like that IC title match, that triple threat was great. You know, obviously, Asuka. But yeah, that was weird because that match with Charlotte was a letdown, and then the AJ Styles Nakamura was kind of a letdown too.
We have these two great Japanese stars, and we misuse them completely.
Bury them both in one Mania.
One fell swoop.
Yeah, but no, I mean, she just has magic with like everybody. She's one. Speaking of AJ Styles, kind of reminds me of she can just get in there, work with anybody, and just elevate.
Can adapt to any style.
Yeah,
she can be a strong hitter. She can be a high flyer.
Oh yeah, she her facial expressions are great. She sells like so well. I mean,
she's one of the
amazing.
few wrestlers that could not speak English, and you know exactly what she's saying.
It's crazy. Like I don't know. I'm like, how do they communicate that? Like that's how good you have to be.
She cuts a promo in Japanese, and you're like, I know exactly the sentiment she was going for right there.
Yeah, the fire behind it. Man. Yeah, that's really good stuff.
Born Kanako Urai, September 26, 1981. This 5'3" powerhouse from Osaka, Japan, actually was a graphic designer and video game journalist prior to joining the wrestling world. Nice. But she just fell in love with wrestling, watching the Great Muta, Tiger Mask, Inoki.
Yep.
You know, a lot of those guys is inspiration to give it a try in the ring. She started training. She named herself Kana. That was her first wrestling name. She was trained by Yuki Ishikawa, known for his violent shoot style matches. So that's where she got it from. The hard-hitting shoot style immediately was instilled in her brain from training.
Nice.
She debuted January 16th, 2004 in the all-female promotion A to Z against Leona. She wrestled in A to Z for almost 2 years and actually had to retire.
Whoa.
She had nephritis, which is a chronic kidney inflammation that can be caused by a lot of different things and a lot of different reasons and a lot of different ailments.
Wow. No, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
So for a while, her doctor wouldn't let her take the hits to the kidneys. So she had to...
Wow. Okay.
So during that time, she started her own graphic design agency. So she was fully set on the like, this is my life now.
Yeah.
Year goes by. She's starting to feel a little bit better, you know? So she gets the clear to make a comeback. So she comes back September 22nd, 2007 And she would bounce around a lot of the indie promotions in Japan.
Yeah.
2009, she's teaming with Nanae Takahashi. She actually gets her first taste of pro wrestling gold, winning the tag titles of Neo Japan. It's a promotion, all-female promotion in Japan.
Oh, all
It's
right.
Neo Japan All-Female Wrestling is the full name of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that promotion folded. She would start premiering more frequently at Pro Wrestling Wave. Now we're in the middle of 2010. She forms a stable called Triple Tails with the Shirai sisters, Io and Mio.
Wow.
So Io Shirai and her sister and Asuka go way back.
Talk about history, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's nice they connected the dots
Yeah.
for us in WWE. It's legit. 2010, people.
That's
Io,
crazy.
Asuka in the same stable. They weren't just stablemates. They put on their own productions. They're like, if people are making the money out here, we're going to put it on ourselves. And I respect Kana. You know, she would put herself in the main event as the booker, but she would lose most of the time.
Right.
So she would elevate a lot of people. And then also around the same time, she would have an American run to kind of dip her toes in 2010 or 2011 with Shimmer. So she had a little run with Shimmer Productions or Shimmer Wrestling in America. Late 2011, she won tag team gold again. In 2012, they would expand the Triple Tail stable. They would bring in some more girls, Shibutani and Ida. They would lose the title shortly after that. So they made the stable bigger but lost gold. And then she'd have a couple runs at the Wave Singles Championships, but Yumi Oka would always get one up on her. That was like her nemesis in Pro Wrestling Wave. So she would always get like the finals of a tournament or a title shot, and Oka would mess it up. The Triple Tails would actually split up in 2013. She would have a run as JWP's openweight champion. She had this fun outsider storyline going around that time where she would like badmouth their promotion and then beat all the champions. Like beat all of their like so-called heroes and stuff, and really just ham it up as a heel. Basically being like she was above the promotion.
Oh.
She also continued to self-produce events into 2014. And then she actually this just shows her status in Japan at the time. In 2014, she got a rare women's match in Pro Wrestling Noah. Pro Wrestling Noah rarely did women's matches, and she got a match with Rabbit Miyu.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're saying that's pretty rare for that to happen?
Oh, for sure.
Interesting.
Same time, she would make a special appearance for All Japan, teaming with Mika Ida, losing to Shubatini and Yumi Oka. Oka again, getting in her way. And again, I apologize if I'm butchering these names. They're very difficult for this Southern boy to say, so I apologize.
I'm kind of agreeing with you here. I'm like, sounds right to me.
She would work for Reina Josie as a storyline consultant, but they would take that storyline consultant role and integrate it into wrestling. You know, she was like an authority figure almost. She got to set up things. She would mess with storylines. She'd mess with champions. So again, playing up that heel role, like a heel authoritarian. She started the Pyro Gun stable, which means clown army, with her paint.
Yeah.
It's nice this last run. Apparently, we've seen more of what she rocked in the early days with the clown, like the evil clown with like the crazy mouth.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, I like it.
When she came back, we'll talk about it. She started showing more of the Kana face paint.
Nice.
She would win their women's championship, so she's the king of that promotion right now. And she would hold that title until WWE came a calling in August of 2015.
Oh wow, that's right.
She would show up in the audience August 2015 at the NXT TakeOver in Brooklyn. The next month in September, she made it official as the first Japanese female signing since Bull Nakano in 1994.
Whoa, talk about a name you haven't heard in a while.
Right, her and Alondra Blaze had some battles.
WWE Hall of Famer, Bull Nakano. That's right.
She was given the ring name Asuka, and she debuted at TakeOver October 2015, defeating Dana Brooke. And then the next TakeOver in London, she defeated Emma. So they fed her a couple of NXT girls up top. Now we're in the beginning of 2016. She almost won a #1 contender battle royal, but Carmella won that. But she saved Carmella from a beatdown against champion after when Carmella cashed in that opportunity, she lost to champion Bayley. And after the match, Eva Marie and Nia Jax came down to beat up Carmella. Asuka saved her from that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then had a super intense stare down with Bayley to be like, you have something I want.
Yes.
So laying the seeds for Asuka going to be champ. April 2016, TakeOver Dallas. Asuka defeats Bayley to win the NXT Women's title. She feuded and defeated Nia Jax, Bayley, Mickie James, who came back just to fight Asuka, Nikki Cross, and had a dueling feud with both Iconics at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
She became the longest reigning NXT singles champion by February of the next year. And she also started working WWE house shows. Naomi got hurt, so she slid in and took her spot to be like, is this going to work?
Oh, yeah.
They really fought to call her up. McMahon wanted her badly. And Triple H was like, she is kind of the anchor of NXT right now.
Yeah.
Give me a little while longer to develop a little more storyline.
Yeah.
So they really started to push her undefeated streak. You know, they started being like, she's on the biggest undefeated streak since Goldberg. And you can ask Goldberg, this does not sit well with him to this day.
I can't imagine he was... What? Goldberg being upset? What are you talking about?
It wasn't like his streak was real. You know, like
100. What
I
was
do
it?
remember start putting that together where I'd watch one Monday Nitro and he'd be 36-0, and then by the next Monday Nitro he was 50-0.
Yeah,
and I'm like, is he fighting twice a night? How are they doing this?
The A&E on him. They were. I think they admitted, like, yeah, we may have inflated that number a little bit. 173. And that,
like, bro, you haven't still to this day wrestled 173 matches. So I don't want to hear it.
That's right. I think in his whole time, you would know better. WCW, he probably had like 20 maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
The most he wrestled was when they were building up that streak, and it still was just once a week. So what's that, 50 matches a year at best?
Man. Maybe that's what he used to say. He's like, I was the workhorse, not Asuka.
We don't believe you.
Yeah. Don't tell Evan that, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I love that he's a Goldberg fan, but understands the absurdity of Goldberg.
Yeah, I mean, he's a king in Atlanta, so I get why Evan.
Yeah, I mean, I have that same love-hate relationship with the Hardys, being from North Carolina.
Yeah, of course.
So I get it.
Of course, yeah.
And Ric Flair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Started to turn heel. They're like, all right, well, I love that they do that in NXT.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, we saw her as a face. Let's see if she can do the heel work before we call her up.
Yeah, sure. Might as well try it. Yeah.
So she would do a heel turn on Ember Moon at TakeOver Orlando, April 2017. And then she would defeat Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross June 2017. And they would really ham up that in doing so, she surpassed Goldberg's win streak.
That's a tall feat, as we know. That's it.
August 2017, Asuka breaks her collarbone in a match defeating Ember Moon. She broke her collarbone, still finished the match, still held on her title.
That's crazy.
She would relinquish the NXT Women's title, having never been beaten at 510 days as champion.
Now, I'm assuming that still holds true today.
I think she's still the longest reigning NXT champion.
I would have to assume. I mean,
I don't
that's
feel
very...
like they keep someone down. They kept it on JC Jane for a hot minute, but not 510 days.
No, that's it. That in itself is very impressive.
Right?
Very impressive.
So while she's on injury, Triple H can't keep her anymore.
Yeah.
She's getting called up to the main roster.
Yeah.
She's relinquished the title. Time to create that next star.
Yep.
She's mine, basically, is what Vince McMahon said.
Yeah, he's pumped, yeah.
So while she's out on injury, they keep her busy. She starts airing vignettes on letting everyone know she's going to Raw. So Asuka debuting on Raw. She actually would debut at TLC 2017, which was in October that year. I know it's usually a December pay-per-view, but it was an October pay-per-view that year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Asuka would defeat old rival Emma in her main roster debut. She would be on Team Raw for Survivor Series. It's kind of weird seeing Survivor Series after TLC, but here we are.
Yeah.
She was the sole survivor for Team Raw, last defeating both Natalya and Tamina on SmackDown. She would keep her streak going. She even had a 3-second submission victory over Dana Brooke, which to this day is the fastest submission victory. Still
3 seconds.
I don't think you can beat 3 seconds.
That's pretty fast. Yeah. That's
They fed her Alicia Fox. She even got a non-title win over champion Alexa Bliss.
That's good.
So a little foreshadowing that they're like, man, they're going to push this girl.
Yeah. Yep.
So obviously, she goes into 2018 Royal Rumble as a favorite. We're like, well, she's undefeated. She's not going to lose the Royal Rumble.
No.
And we were right. She won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So we're like, man, they're pushing this girl to the moon. I love it.
Yeah, totally.
Nia Jax tries to take her Mania opportunity away. So Nia attacks her multiple times, makes her put her opportunity up on the line at Elimination Chamber. You ain't gonna have Nia Jax give her first loss. So of course Asuka defeats Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber, and the next night on Raw, because Nia's like, I want a rematch.
Sure. Oh yeah.
A fun little tidbit, during this time, she also won the mixed match challenge with The Miz. You remember that, where like Alexa and Braun Strowman were teamed up?
Oh, yes, that's right. Yep.
They had the mixed challenge.
Yep, I do.
I forgot
remember,
Asuka and The Miz won that.
That's so funny you say that, because I only remember Alexa Bliss and Strowman being together.
They beat them in the finals. Miz and Asuka won in the finals.
Why do I not remember that? What in the world? All right, fair enough.
Unfortunately, Asuka was not bulletproof. She ran into one Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. We talked about it.
I forget
on our weekly roundup.
And me saying that's one of my favorite moments from her career, even though she lost. I know.
But it sticks with you.
It did, yeah, because I think we were just more shocked than anything.
Right. So it ended her undefeated streak at 914 days. Ultimately, 2.5 years. She went undefeated in NXT in the main roster.
Which sounds impressive. Like, it was so impressive back then, but it sounds impressive now, and then considering what Roman Reigns has done. You're like, 914 days, what is it?
2.5 years, what? They didn't give her 5?
Amateur hour.
What, did they want her to be a first ballot Hall of Famer or not?
Huh? I don't think so. Get to 1,000 days.
Of course, back then the draft would mess things up. So she was officially drafted to SmackDown. Mm-hmm. She debuted saving Charlotte and Becky from the Iconics and Carmella.
Yeah.
That would lead to her getting a shot at Mella's SmackDown Championship. James Ellsworth cost Asuka at Money in the Bank 2018.
Oh, who could forget?
Asuka would lose again at Extreme Rules. They're like, we hadn't had you lose. You're going to lose a lot.
Oh, man.
Lost again to Carmella at Extreme Rules when James was in a Shark Tank above the ring.
In the cage.
And he still distracted her enough to win.
That's so crazy. I remember the cage they put him in. That's over the ring. Yep. Yeah, how'd you lose that one?
Right.
Oh, man.
She was on Team SmackDown for Survivor Series in 2018, and she was last eliminated. Nia Jax got her lick back for the Elimination Chamber from earlier that year. So Nia Jax won it for Team Raw that year.
Oh, yeah.
So she went on quite a little losing streak here. It wasn't all bad for Asuka. They tried to save her terrible 2018. We're now at TLC 2018, and it's a triple threat. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey interferes, pushing Becky and Charlotte off the ladder. Asuka gets her first SmackDown Women's Championship.
That's right. Oh, thanks, Ronda.
Yeah. Way to go, Ronda.
He did something. There you go.
We're setting them up. Obviously, we know their storyline goes to main event in WrestleMania in 2019. So that started that whole trajectory.
That's right.
And if it just would have been for the Raw Women's title, that would have been fine. Mm-hmm. But I guess Becky isn't as popular unless she's Becky Two Belts.
That's true. That kind of cemented the, yeah.
So
legacy.
Asuka we're all worried at this time because we know that mega match is building.
Yep.
And Asuka is our champion. We're like, we don't know if this is going to stay this way.
They're going to take it off. Yep.
She would defeat Naomi on SmackDown. She would actually defeat Becky at Royal Rumble, which I thought they were going to take the belt off of her then.
Yeah, do a little,
Then she would randomly defeat Mandy Rose at Fastlane. That's when Fastlane was in place of Chamber. They took a little break from Chamber because they were tired of lugging the Chamber around.
That's right. Yeah, I remember Fastlane. Yeah, that's right.
So she would defeat Mandy Rose, and then an impromptu match on a random SmackDown. We're like, she's in the clear. She made it to Mania.
Yep.
Random impromptu match on SmackDown drops the title to Charlotte Flair.
So that would set up
Becky two belts at WrestleMania 35.
2 in a row for Charlotte is her kryptonite.
The only good thing that came out of her losing her SmackDown championship after 100 days, she had that reign for 100 days. It's no 900, but it's 100. She would form the Kabuki Warriors with a up and coming Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane just got called up from NXT in April of 2019. So her and Asuka form the Kabuki Warriors. They were actually managed by Paige to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
So when they were trying to figure out what to do with Paige.
Yeah. Oh, geez. I don't know why I don't remember that.
Yeah. They spent the rest of that 2019 spring and summer chasing the tag titles. Just would come up short.
Yeah.
October 6th at Hell in a Cell versus Fire and Desire. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Fire and Desire.
She would use the green mist for the first time on the main roster.
Oh, wow.
And they would win the titles. They would turn heel the next night when she would use the green mist again on Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. So now the Kabuki Warriors are bad guys. 2019 draft, the Warriors sent to Raw to end things. Asuka, green mists, Paige, ultimately ending her as their manager. They're like, we don't need you. We're going to Raw. We're doing our own thing.
See you.
She kept her little side feud going with Becky Lynch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she would still have her intertwinings with Becky Lynch. Mania 36, they would lose the tag titles to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Oh.
That little odd couple pairing that they did for
You're bringing back some memories, man.
Right? I love it, man. That's why I love doing these episodes, because
Yeah.
it hits on events where you're like, I can't believe they did that.
Yeah, I'm like, that's right. I remember that.
Now we're on the upswing again. Asuka is your Money in the Bank 2020 winner when they did that weird one at the headquarters where they did the men's and the women's at the same time.
Yeah.
She was the highlight for me. Her winning the Money in the Bank saved that event for me.
Was she on the ladder with Otis?
Remember, it dropped at the same time. Otis didn't even have to climb the ladder. It fell in Otis' lap.
That's right. Yeah. I only remember that one because Baron Corbin killed like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, threw him off the building.
roof. I was like, did he just murder?
During COVID, Ray got thrown off a building and Seth lost one of his eyes. You know, like,
that was a tough time.
Ray had a tough time in 2020.
Yeah, oof. Not just COVID, but I mean, just about killing. He's getting killed out there.
Remember I said that she kept her little feud with Becky Lynch going? So now Becky's the Raw champion, so everyone assumed Asuka is going after Becky with the Money in the Bank case.
Yeah.
Next night, it's this weird in the ring. Becky Lynch is going to give Asuka her case.
And I know
why.
why.
Like, what's going on?
Yep.
Turns out there wasn't a contract in the case. It was Becky's title. Becky is pregnant.
Yep.
She's going on hiatus. Thus, Asuka's Money in the Bank win became a title win. She would turn face by hugging Becky. Just simple as that. Nice little hug. She's face now.
I wish they didn't do that. That'd been such a heel move to hit a pregnant woman.
She could have done it safely. You know?
Yeah, it'd been fine.
She also, in doing so, now she's a Raw champion. She became the second woman to be Grand Slam champion. Bayley was the first.
Nice.
She also became the third Triple Crown winner behind Bayley and Alexa Bliss. She was still the champ, but they would do a lot of the feuds with Kairi and some, like her and Kairi would feud with Nia Jax. Nia was trying to take her belt, but they still incorporated Kairi Sane into it. Then they had a fun feud with Bayley and Sasha Banks. The Kabuki Warriors, Bayley and Sasha Banks, but the title was always tied into it. She would actually lose her title to Sasha Banks. You've heard this one before, at the horror show at Extreme Rules. We talked about that in New Day.
That's
last
right.
week.
Oh my gosh! Why are we talking? Oh my lord!
After Bayley would interfere and actually hit the referee, she would actually count the pin by putting on the referee jersey.
Oh,
so the next night, Stephanie McMahon would null and void that decision, would reverse the decision, giving the title back to Asuka, saying like, Bayley, you can't count.
Yeah,
as a referee, especially for your friend. So Sasha had to give her title back.
Yeah, just because you put the thing on,
right. But Asuka would officially lose the title the following week to Banks, where they would make it. Stephanie was like, she had to play impartial. Where she's like, I'm stripping you of your title, but I'm also giving her a rematch. And this time, if you get counted out or anything weird happens, you still lose your title. So Bayley attacked Kairi Sane. Asuka went to check on her. She got counted out. Sasha Banks is your new champion.
Oh, yeah. Little trickery there, yeah. You knew. What a time.
That was also kind of a way to write off Kairi Sane, because Kairi Sane was newly married, wanted to go back to Japan, spend time with her new family.
Oh, okay.
So Kairi Sane asked for her release and was granted it, went back to Japan.
Dang.
So Asuka on her own. SummerSlam 2020 now, 2 title matches. She lost to Bayley for the SmackDown title, but she would defeat Sasha Banks for the Raw title. Now she's the Raw champion again. She'd have some feuds with Lana, Zelina Vega.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're at
Here we go.
TLC 2020, which I think still in October. I think we're keeping it a higher up pay-per-view. Her and Charlotte would defeat Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the tag titles. So she is a double champion. Why ain't we talking about Asuka 2 belts, huh?
COVID.
She would be a double champ till Rumble of 2021. They would actually lose the tag titles back to Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. So it's just like, let me have them for real quick.
That's right.
So TLC might have been in December that year. They might have moved it back. So I don't know. It was a later 2020 pay-per-view. She would unfortunately lose her Raw title to Rhea Ripley at Mania 37. Mania is never Asuka's friend. She is the opposite of Miss WrestleMania.
Not a good record,
Ending this second reign at 231 days. So decent run with the Raw title.
Yeah. Yeah, they give her good runs, but you're right about the Mania.
They always come to a screeching halt.
Yeah.
Flair attacked both in a rematch on Raw. So it would be a triple threat at WrestleMania Backlash, which we all know Backlash. Rhea retained her title. We're not doing any title changes at Backlash. Come on.
Nope.
She qualified but was unsuccessful in Money in the Bank 2021. And then she would miss the rest of 2021 with an injury. Miss 9 months. Big chunk of time there. She would return April 25th, 2022 to confront Becky Lynch, keeping that rivalry alive.
I love it.
She would actually get a title chance pinning Lynch the following week. The next week, Lynch would get revenge, and she would be added to Asuka's title chance at Belair at Hell in a Cell, where Belair would retain. That's actually a fun match. The triple threat at Hell in a Cell. Belair, Becky, and Asuka. Go check that out.
Yeah, I might give
Hell
that
in a Cell 2022.
There you go. All right.
It was in June for some reason that month.
I don't know how I feel about that.
A little warm, if you have She would defeat Lynch to qualify for Money in the Bank 2022. Lynch would still find her way into that match. Liv Morgan would win the briefcase that year.
Yeah.
She'd have a quick tag title win with Alexa Bliss October 31st, a random episode of Raw. They would lose them at Crown Jewel to Damage Control's Dakota Kai and Io Sky. So crossing paths on the main roster with Io Sky for the first time.
That's huge. Yep.
Now we're at War Games.
Oh,
So she steps into War Games for the first time. Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Mia Yim defeat Damage Control, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley.
Dang. Yep. I remember that.
Great War Games. She'd take the rest of 2022 off. She'd come back Rumble 2023. New look. This is what I'm talking about. She's painting her face more like Kana, her early days in Japan. She finished third that year. But she would win the Elimination Chamber. She would win her first chamber, 2023, to earn another shot at Belair at Mania 39. So thus becoming the first woman, and still to this day, only woman, to win a Rumble match, a Money in the Bank, and an Elimination Chamber. There's only 5 people. There's only 5 wrestlers that have ever done that, and she is one of them. Only female.
Interesting. Okay.
Edge, Cena, Lesnar, and Orton
Whoa.
are the only 4 other
What company?
Right.
That's a good group right there. Man.
Out of all the things they gave to Lynch and Charlotte and Sasha Banks, this was the thing they gave to Asuka, and I love that.
Hey, I like that. Yeah. Good
Unfortunately, she would lose to Belair at Mania. They were just super high on Belair, and they put on a great match. It really added to Mania 39 for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's Bianca Belair, yeah. Again, she's not Miss WrestleMania. She's just taking the hits.
Win at Mania, bro.
Oh, man.
Sent to SmackDown in the 2023 WWE Draft. Still feuding with Belair.
Yeah.
She would actually win the Raw title at Night of Champions.
It's a random pay-per-view to score a win there, but hey, there you go.
They would rename it to the WWE Women's Championship. This is when they were like, we're done with this Raw SmackDown thing. We're going to have the World Champion and the WWE Champion.
I forgot which time. That's interesting. It was around this time. Yeah,
I remember that. Tail end of 2023.
Yep.
So she is now the official WWE Women's Champion. So got a new title and a new challenger. Old Charlotte Flair comes a-calling.
Oh, we're back.
She would have a couple tussles with Charlotte. She actually would lose the title to Belair in a triple threat that included Flair at SummerSlam 2023. that would be short-lived for Belair because Io would cash in her Money in the Bank, and she is now the champion. So great match, great triple threat, and then an Io cash in.
Yeah,
top notch. She would actually face Io and Flair in a triple threat at Fastlane that year, and Io again would retain her title.
There you go.
Kairi Sane's back. She returned at Crown Jewel 2023 and joined Damage Control, breaking Asuka's heart. So Kairi Sane and Io are over there on Damage Control.
Yes.
So Asuka would turn on in a 6-woman tag on her team, Belair and Flair, against Damage Control. So Asuka's now in Damage Control as well. This would start some Damage Control infighting as well, too.
Yes.
So Asuka's on Damage Control now. They still lost War Games.
Yeah.
To Belair, Flair, Lynch, and Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh, what in the world?
Right. Hey, Belair, Flair, and Lynch, who you giving? You'd think Shotzi would have gotten a nice rub off of this,
Yeah, that's quite the group there.
Yeah, but I think it was Io, Asuka, Sane, and Dakota Kai.
That's right.
I don't think Bailey was in on it. So now we're in 2024. The Kabuki Warriors are back together. They defeat Chance and Carter for their second tag team title run. Now we're at WrestleMania.
Oh, don't tell me.
This is WrestleMania 40.
Oh, no. Here it comes.
She's in a 6-woman tag.
Oh, no.
It's her, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai.
Yep.
Against Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill.
I know where this is going.
She would lose again at WrestleMania. Still just losing at Mania.
She has to. What, she owned
She's got to be. She was undefeated. Now she's got to be winless at Mania, I feel like.
She was whatever the opposite of Undertaker is. That's what she's doing.
I'm going for real, like, anti-Undertaker streak here,
Yeah, that is shocking they do that to her, though.
Right.
Dang.
Out of all the things they built up, her winning at WrestleMania was not one of them.
Has she ever? I don't know.
I'm going to do Asuka's record.
Let's see.
At WrestleMania. Because it doesn't seem like she won anything. She is 0-6 at WrestleMania.
No. And it might stay that way, too.
Right? To be continued. So she's now 0-6 at Mania. This is before she probably lost again. She's probably like 0-4, 0-5 at this point.
Yeah.
Drafted to Raw. It feels like every year they switched her back and forth. Was 24 the last year they did the draft? Because they didn't do one in 25.
No, you may be right.
So the last draft they had, they sent her to Raw. Now her and Sane lose the titles at Backlash. It's in France this year, at least.
That's right. France. That was a good one.
Lost the titles to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. So they fell to that great storyline. Love that story. The Cargill Belair of it all, which we still haven't had a payoff for that. I can't wait to get that one. So Bianca comes back.
Yeah, 2-year story. Oh,
unfortunately, Asuka suffered a knee injury in the match.
Oh,
tore her ACL.
Yeah, ooh, that's not great.
She missed a year. While she was gone, Dakota Kai was released, thus ending Damage Control.
Oh, dang, that's right. Yeah.
She would return at the 2025 Queen of the Ring. She would be that surprise entrant. She would come with that big brace. We're like, Asuka's back.
Yeah.
She won her first match back. She actually made it to the finals and lost to Jade Cargill.
Okay.
At Night of Champions, I think it was June 2025. But we get the Kabuki Warriors again. She reformed the Kabuki Warriors. They went after the titles unsuccessfully.
Yep.
It would actually lead to a September 2025 heel turn on Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. This is when they'd make Io choose, and she chose Rhea, instead of her family.
Yeah. That sucks.
They lost to Ripley and Sky at Crown Jewel. Now we're in November of 2025. They won the titles for the third time. Nice little 3-time run here, defeating Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Snuck one more little title run in here.
Finally got back on Charlotte Flair there. That's good stuff.
So they put her back in War Games 2025. I don't think, as bad of a record as she has at WrestleMania, I think she has even worse at War Games. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and AJ Lee defeat the Kabuki Warriors, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch.
Dang.
So now it's 2026, January 5th to be exact. The Kabuki Warriors' reign comes to an end at 56 days.
Yep,
losing to Ripley and Io Sky.
Yeah, that didn't last long, did it? This is the first time in her career she's had like a short Rain, it sounds like.
We're in the Royal Rumble now. Asuka is accidentally eliminated by Kairi Sane.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They
Yeah.
didn't play that up enough.
Yeah, that was a rough camera. The camera was off all night on that Rumble.
Yeah, dude.
They were not catching
They
lot
caught Brock saying "eliminate me," but she didn't actually catch his elimination. Like
during the Yeet entrance. Yeah,
she was in the 2026 Elimination Chamber, eliminated by Raquel Rodriguez. Raw after Mania, she didn't even get a Mania match this year.
at least she didn't lose.
Very true.
Yeah,
but we wanted the EO payoff to be at Mania.
I know.
Kairi Sane of it all.
Yeah,
and they told us it was because they might need her for the tag.
Yep.
Match they didn't even need her for.
I know.
So no Mania match this year. Raw after Mania, the Kabuki Warriors lose again to Rio and Io one last time.
Yeah.
Kairi Sane was released. We were denied that Io Asuka Mania match, but they put on an absolute banger at Backlash.
That's right. That was one of the better matches of the night. Absolutely.
They shared a moment in the ring, shared another moment at Raw after Backlash, and now she's semi-retired, retired, taking a break. We don't know, but we're along for the ride.
Yep.
If she comes back, we will welcome her with open arms. If this is it, we will congratulate her with sadness. But what a great career, man.
I'm glad you did this. There's a ton of stuff I didn't know, and I'm sure the viewers know too, because I'm sure most of the viewers, what we said earlier, I just know the WWE stuff. So very interesting what she was doing before.
And I'm
very
sure I just touched on what she did in Japan. Like, I'm sure I missed a big chunk.
Oh, sure, yeah. But I mean,
we could be here for hours talking about this great woman's career.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, there's probably so much more to stuff too. But yeah, heck of a career though. Hopefully it's not done.
Right. If it is done, I got some fun facts for you.
Yeah.
She was a 5-time DDT Pro Wrestling Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Champion.
Well, say that 5 times fast.
1-time JWP Openweight Champion. 1-time Kuza Pro Diva Champion. 1-time Neo Japan Ladies Pro Tag Team Champion with Takahashi. 2-time Pro Wave Tag Team Champion, one with Mio Shirai and one with Kurihara. 1-time Catch the Wave Champion, which was their top champion. 1-time Reina World Women's Champion. That's all she did in Japan. Like, that's all before she came to WWE, which quite the resume anyway.
Yeah, no kidding.
Then in WWE, 1-time NXT Women's Champion. She only had to win it one time because she kept it the whole time she was in NXT. 1-time SmackDown Women's World Champion. 3-time WWE Women's Champion. They put her Raw reigns in that too.
I feel, yeah.
5-time WWE Tag Team Champion. 3 with Kairi Sane, 1 with Charlotte Flair, 1 with Alexa Bliss.
Nice.
2020 Money in the Bank winner. 2018 Royal Rumble winner. The first Women's Royal Rumble.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
In 2017, she was PWI's Woman of the Year and #1 in their top 50. So,
that's right. Yeah.
She is a Triple Crown champion, and she is a Grand Slam champion.
It's a pretty good career, I would say. That's the understatement, but great career.
I'd love for her to come back every now and then. You know, like, she doesn't ever need to be a full-time performer again.
No. Should we air out her
Let her be
age?
that legend that pops up. You know what I mean? Let her be the Lesnar. Let her be the female AJ. Well, I don't want to. I always compare her to AJ Styles, but I mean, AJ's staying gone, and I'm thankful for him.
Yeah, but I mean, career-wise, it does kind of sound very similar. So, I mean, I don't know her age, but I hope this isn't it.
I think early 40s at most.
Yeah, but in wrestling, that's kind of like you're hitting your stride.
She's in her prime.
I mean,
after watching that Hogan documentary, realizing how badly his body was by 50, I can't imagine.
Lord, yeah,
it's crazy to find that whole last TNA run was just fitting all powered.
Yikes! Yeah, oof, we gotta get the juice.
She's Kofi Kingston. She's 44.
Oh, geez, yeah. Well, she can still go.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we saw a Backlash.
Go handle your business.
Yeah.
Come back if you want to. If not, bravo. Hats off to you.
100%.
Truly enjoyed the Asuka experience. I know she came into our lives in 2020. 15.
Yep.
You know, and she's been a driving force. I just hate the last couple of years have really been injury heavy. You know what I mean? Like that knee injury was real bad, you know. So
when people injure stuff like that, it's more than likely going to get hurt again.
Right.
And it's harder to even come back from stuff like, especially an ACL.
She took a brace. She took her brace off for a little bit, and then you saw it kind of went right back on. So I just wonder if she like just doesn't trust it or what's up. I've never had an ACL, so I don't know.
No, well, I haven't either, but I know any sport, ACL is tough to come back
I've had a separated shoulder, and it does say like you second guess. I was playing hockey, so you second guess some of those hits every now and then.
Oh, I get, yeah. I think that's why I'm kind of on that same. I think that's what happened to Orton. I think he has had a ton of shoulder issues as well.
Well, you know your shoulder's bad. He popped it out one time doing the setting up.
That's right. Yeah,
he did the thing and it just popped out. Which I have posterior shoulder instability in my right arm. I played baseball so much that I blew out the cartilage in the back of my shoulder. So there's nothing but skin and stretched tendons holding it in place. So my shoulder pops out quite often, and the doctors have taught me how to
pop it back in,
put it back in.
Wow, interesting stuff.
It's just the ball and socket. It sucks.
It's a noodle.
I can't imagine being like, "Yep, all right, let's go out there."
Yeah, to keep
if you
wrestling.
got shoulder injuries.
Yeah,
I applaud him for putting on the muscle to kind of
counterbalance. Yeah,
I went and talked to a surgeon at like 25.
No kidding
about the shoulder, and he was like, "You could just get real like bulky," and I was like, nah,
I don't have that kind of time.
My personality.
Yeah,
I was in shape when I played sports. If you take away sports, your boy's not gonna go run around the block.
No, yeah. Once you take away regiment,
right?
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
I tell people all the time. As soon as I didn't have someone yelling at me to work out, I stopped working out.
Yeah, need a motivator.
Great career, Asuka. Thank you so much for the memories. Connor, thank you for joining me on this wild ride.
Of course, anytime.
Where can they find you?
At Connor Breece on Instagram and TikTok.
Ooh, the TikToks. I like it.
Look out.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out all the great content. Just go peruse a little bit. Feel like you're back in an old record store and you just want to look around a little bit. We got some great history stories. We got some great, just discussions about weekly stuff. We got a lot of fun content out there for you. Check it out. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.